Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z. Today we're giving you guys another episode of my Q&A series. So let's get right into this. Before that, I did put up a video on my second channel. If you give a shit about it, you give a shit about it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm going to say it anyways. I did a video on my second channel, which will be annotated on the screen right now or linked down below. Just giving my honest thoughts on Resident Evil 7, and I talk about a lot of other things in the second channel. So if you want to check that out, get more of my input, if you like my opinions on anything in life, go ahead and check out the second channel linked down below or on the screen right now. So if you do that, thanks a lot. If you don't, well, I understand. If you don't want more of me, it's pretty hard to handle what there already is. So let's get right into this Q&A now. If Beerus had a transformation, would that fix the power scaling, considering Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken is still weaker than him? I mean, it's not really, we don't really know if Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken's weaker than him. We have the Toriyama interview that says that I don't plan on making Goku and Vegeta stronger than Beerus anymore. To me, that says that he's talking about Goku and Vegeta on equal levels. Whether that means it's a new interview where he's talking about like their base Super Saiyan Blue without Kaioken, or it's an old interview from like the Resurrection F years. We don't really know. But if he did have a transformation, I guess it'd make sense, I suppose. It'd make more sense for him to be weaker now, for Goku to still be weaker. So, Super Saiyan 2 Trunks could be anyone from Z, considering he sparred with Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Super. I don't really think he could beat, like, Buhan or anything like that. He beat Deborah pretty easily. I don't even think he was a Super Saiyan 2 when he fought Deborah. But Goku wasn't even trying, I don't think, when they sparred at all. So I don't really think he could beat any. He can't beat Vegeta. I don't even think he could probably beat Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Z. I bet. Nor Gotenks, nor Gohan. I don't think he could beat any of them. But he is stronger than Deborah. That was pretty clear. I am so sick of people talking about Cell is weaker than Pikkon when Cell was not powered up at all, since Cell, because he's getting ready to fight base Goku. What if he was stronger than Cell? Stronger than Cell, he would have beaten Goku in an instant, and Cell was holding back his power. Well, I mean, Pikkon handled Super Saiyan, or Super Kaioken Goku pretty well, so I think there's enough evidence to say that Pikkon will be stronger than Cell. But I do think that first instance where Pikkon knocks out Cell is complete BS. I do think that is BS. I think that was really bad writing on their part. Even if Pikkon is stronger than Cell, there's no way he'd beat him like that. So, yeah, I mean, most likely what was happening is Cell wasn't even powered up yet, because Cell likes to have an even fight, just like Goku does. Well, for the most part, you know, if he's going to lose, he's going to go all out and beat someone, but when he fought Goku originally in the Cell games, you know, they were pretty neck and neck until Cell started showing more and more of his power, you know? So, but, I mean, there's enough evidence for me to say that Cell is not as strong as Pikkon, and Cell's my second favorite character, so if I could make him seem stronger, hell, I would try, but there's just nothing I can really say. Part 2, okay, so there's part 1 down here. Hopefully the screen captures this. Part 1, is it safe to say a Super Saiyan God is a Saiyan to a certain level? Because in the manga, if Goku went Super Saiyan God against Hit, and if it was a multiplier, then it should have crushed Hit. And we all know God Essence Goku is weaker than Super Saiyan God Goku. Some people would disagree with that, but I don't know why. I think Goku going Super Saiyan God in the manga just took him back to the level he was in Battle of Gods. Okay, now let's look at part 2. Well, hold on, now I'm confused. There's two part 2s. There's one below part 1, there's one below. Okay, I'm going to read part 2 at the top first. Super Saiyan God being a multiplier would multiply his God Essence and put him above Beerus, but I think a Saiyan to a certain level, my guess is that Super Saiyan God Goku Universe 6 arc equals Super Saiyan God Goku Battle of Gods arc. Super Saiyan God Mystic Gohan would be placed above Super Saiyan God Goku if and only if Super Saiyan God is a Saiyan's base to a certain level. Okay, so you're saying Super Saiyan God's not a multiplier, but puts them to a certain Okay. It's a one-time bonus, so if they get stronger in their base, you're saying they won't get stronger if they transform into it again. It won't be stronger than what they originally were in their God form. I could see that. I kind of looked at it as the way that if Gohan went Super Saiyan God, he'd probably be around the same level as Goku was. That's kind of what I figured. But then again, we just don't really know. But I think I could see what you're saying there, that Super Saiyan God is... Because the boost that Goku got from going Super Saiyan... from his base form to Super Saiyan God, in my opinion, would be bigger than what Super Saiyan... Well, I assumed going base to Super Saiyan Blue would be, because Super Saiyan Blue Goku in Resurrection F wasn't that much stronger than Goku was in Battle of Gods. In the God forms, respectively. But this manga chapter fucked everything up and makes everything seem so weird. So maybe that is right what you're saying. It does keep it at the Super Saiyan God level from Battle of Gods. That could be it. But I also think that whole chapter is just really not very well thought out by on Toritaro's part at all, to be quite honest. Now we're going to look at this other part too, see if it clears up anything. I think that Goku's God base is new. His new and only base when he's going SSJ. He's just multiplying his God power by 50, and Super Saiyan Blue is SSJ God tier mode. Well, I don't really think it's Super Saiyan God times 50. That's what you're trying to say. I don't think it's that crazy of a power, because then there's no way that Beerus would be weaker or stronger than that. There's absolutely no way. Let's see here. Do you believe that... Oh yeah, speaking of that, now I probably already got a couple of comments regarding that. By the way, just referring to that Kaioken times 10 Super Saiyan Blue thing. Remember that Beerus had to go 10% to beat Raging Vegeta. Now, I'm not saying Raging Vegeta was 10% Beerus, he was probably like 4 or 5% of that. But they're basically saying that, you know, if that would still make Goku weaker than Beerus, they'd basically say that Super Saiyan God Goku would be like 8 or 9% Beerus, which makes absolutely no sense in my mind. Just based on how everyone was saying he's on a whole new level and they already saw Vegeta, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. So, even if Goku was 10% of Beerus as a Super Saiyan God, and Super Saiyan Blue's even stronger than that, you know, I should say Super Saiyan Blue Goku at that point in time stronger than that, plus the 10 times Kaioken, yeah, I mean... It'd be pretty obvious that mathematically speaking, and even using common sense, he'd be stronger than Beerus. Do you believe in that a 2 base theory where Goku's godly base in the Buu Saga base? I don't believe that. I don't believe in that theory, because in Battle of Gods, Goku was a Super Saiyan after Super Saiyan God, and they said that Super Saiyan Goku had no God essence or ki. And if that's the case, then Beerus should have killed Goku right there. I'm kind of confused. So 2 godly bases where Goku has a godly base and a Buu Saga base. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that in Resurrection F they have a whole new... After the Whis training for Super and Resurrection F, their bases are completely different. They have a completely different ki. A mashup of ki. I think there's normal ki and there's God ki in there, but Goku can choose to tap into one or the other, you know, one being Super Saiyan Blue, and I guess now Super Saiyan God Red, if they use it in the anime especially, which I'm not sure if they're going to. And then they got the normal ki, which is Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. So you can kind of use both, I guess, but I hope that's what you were asking. I'm not really sure. Super Saiyan 2 Future Trunks was holding back, and he pushed back Super Saiyan 2 God Essence. Goku was holding back. Would you play Super Saiyan 2 Future Trunks above SSJ Kaba? Probably, and again, I say probably not. I'm going to preface this right now that I only saw them have that fight once, and it was with the translations from Herms. I'm going to go look back at that fight, and, you know, take what I say with a grain of salt, because I'm going to look at that fight. But from what I was gathering, Goku probably wasn't going all out at all. And I just would put probably Super Saiyan 2 Trunks maybe near Fat Buu. Maybe. I'm not really sure, though. Because even though he trained with the Supreme Kai, you gotta remember, he only trained with the Supreme Kai. In my honest opinion, probably the highest he could have been was probably around where Gohan was before going Mystic, which was implied to be stronger than what Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan 2 was after he trained with the Z-Sword. I'm not saying Trunks trained with the Z-Sword, but I'm saying that's probably where I would put Trunks. That's just off of this right now. Like I said, I'm going to go back and look at that. So take it with a grain of salt. I'm sure there's already a couple of people be like, well, you're wrong. And I'm going off the top of my head here. So, like I said, I'm going to go back and look at it. Just be glad I'm not putting it into a video that's going to get like 100,000 views and people believe me. When I do a big video, I make sure that I try to cover all my bases. Is it to me, or does Trunks SSJ2 hair look the same? I don't know whoever thought to animate the last episode of Super Saiyan 2 versus Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan 2 Goku versus Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. Forgot how to draw their hair, but then again, hair is a funny topic nowadays, so fuck it. Never mind. Keep up doing your thing, young Josh. Well, at least he called me young. Yeah, they didn't really try to differentiate the hair at all. I guess it would look kind of silly having it go straight up, though, wouldn't it? I mean, I guess it wouldn't really have to go straight up. I mean, what would they have really changed, though? I guess made it a little bit... I don't really know. Maybe make his bangs spike up a little more. I don't know. All they did with Goku was separate the bangs a bit more and give it a little more spike to it. Gohan just goes straight up with his hair. I don't really know. Speaking of, how the fuck do they all keep their hair up in their base form? That's what I always want to know. Goku's one thing. He's got like a mop head. Vegeta, though? Come on, Vegeta. Get with the program, Vegeta. And then Gohan's got that like perfect hairstyle. It's just that perfect curvature. He just wakes up like that. Okay, Gohan. Did I delete a question? I hope I didn't delete one I didn't answer. Baby Goku. What if Baby went inside Goku and... I guess he means versus Beerus. I mean, that's such a hypothetical thing that I can't really... It's pretty hard for me to answer it, bro, but I'd probably say Beerus. I mean, I don't really know. That's so hypothetical, and besides, we don't... The whole GT versus superpower scaling thing, I'm just almost done with it at this point, because it's just so convoluted now. Base Goku, Dragon Ball Super versus first form Baby Vegeta. Trying to remember Baby Vegeta's first form. So you're talking about someone that's stronger than Buhan in their base versus Baby Vegeta first form. So let's just say, okay, so the very first baby. Because there's so many forms of babies that I get kind of mixed up. I gotta go rewatch that stuff again. Now, did Goku fight the very first iteration of Baby and Super Saiyan? Because if that's the case and he lost, then I would say Baby would win because that would be way stronger than Buhan. But that would pretty much be the deciding factor. But I think base Goku probably would win. But if Goku fought in GT, if he fought Baby in his Super Saiyan form, that would be way ahead of Buhan. So I just have to... I can't honestly remember, to be honest with you. I'm just being honest off the top of my head. I just can't remember. Base Goku Black versus Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta Buu Saga. Considering that I can't answer this because I haven't even seen Black Goku fight regular Goku, I can't possibly answer the question. Super Saiyan 3 Goku Dragon Ball Super versus Vegeta Super Saiyan God. Well, considering that in the manga, it's pretty heavily implied that Vegeto's base is not weaker than... Oh, I'm sorry. Vegeto's base is not stronger than Buhan. In the manga, it's very heavily implied because he actually went Super Saiyan. He had to go Super Saiyan to beat Buhan. If we're saying these are both straight 400 times multipliers, power-wise, Goku would be stronger, yes. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. That's kind of crazy to think about now, isn't it? Wow. What if Dragon Ball AF was real? I hope to God it wouldn't be. But if it wasn't really a fan-made manga done by Toriyama. Well, if it was done by Toriyama, it would not be AF anymore. It would be something actually good. That's what it would be. What would you do if you was a normal human that lived in Future Trunks' timeline, I would hide for my fucking life. That's all I could really do. What do we got here for time? 16 minutes, 15 minutes? Okay. I lost track of time anyways. I didn't know if I was going on for like half an hour right now or something. I just wanted to not make this too long of a video for you guys. Okay. Do you think you could learn how to speak and write in Japanese? If I tried hard enough, sure, but I dropped out of French class, so I don't really know. Is it... it's funny how Vegeta is talking about Trunks running away from Black Goku, and Vegeta was the one who did everything Frieza told him to do until he was strong enough and was after Frieza destroyed planet and killed his father. I mean, I guess you got a point there. Of course, a lot of that stuff's really emphasizing like the dub, but it's still, I think it still is there in Japanese, but it's really, really subtle. Like him just running away from Frieza and hiding and doing what he's told, because I'm pretty sure the whole part about him saying, you know, oof, he said, kill my father if I didn't work on him. I'm pretty sure that's a dub thing. Pretty positive. In Trunks' timeline, all the humans are dead, and they have been through a lot. Most of them dead to the androids, and Deborah probably killed a few, and Black Goku finished the rest of them off by the time he got there, I guess. I mean, yeah, most of the people are probably dead. I didn't really see anyone in the episodes that Trunks' timeline was in. There's probably about 1% of the population left, I bet. Have you ever oiled your dick and body before sex or jacking off? What the fuck kind of question is this, bro? No. I don't even own oil. Would vegetable oil work? Not that I'm going to try it. I'm asking if it'd work. But that'd be oil that I have at home, I guess, but I'm not going to use it. Probably getting your dick and it'd probably burn or something. I don't know. Go Kit Goku plus Hit versus Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. I mean, I'd say Goku and Hit fusion, because you got Goku and Hit who are both stronger than Vegeta. So you're pretty much putting, let's just say, this is Goku and Vegeta right here, and Goku and Hit. Let's just say Goku and Goku, just to be, just to give the low estimate. That would be stronger than a Goku and Vegeta fusion. Not to mention that Kaioken times Blue. Is Xeno omnipotent? Maybe, but I can't really know that for sure. Do you watch more porn of Dragon Ball? I don't watch porn of Dragon Ball. I'm very confused of what they mean by watch more porn of. Oh, okay. What do you... I read that completely wrong. What do you watch more, porn or Dragon Ball? I would probably say Dragon Ball, but I mean, it's got to be like neck and neck, right? It's got to be pretty close. I read that question completely wrong. Do we have to keep doing this? Because I feel like that's just enough right there to end it off. Goku vs. Vegeta. During the Ginyu Saga, Vegeta said that Goku was stronger, but later shows that he can go toe-to-toe with First Form Frieza. He'd already received Zenkai boost, so it can't be. Maybe just an inconsistency. It's kind of an inconsistency. I feel like the writers didn't think of the fact that... I'm sure they didn't put in the... Okay, base form-wise, Vegeta would have been stronger than Goku, but Goku had Kaioken. And if he used at least times 4, 5, 6, he would have been fine against Vegeta. That's what I would say. Like, what if the Kaioken helping Trunks is... I guess this is a continuation of the one below this question. I honestly feel like Black Goku or Goku Black, whatever, is truly here because of something Trunks did. Hear me out. Now, what if Trunks... what if Trunks was messing around with the timeline and things did not go according to plan? What if this is a way of fixing it by having a Kaioken take justice of what? Of the doing of Kaioken. Like, what if Kaioken helping Trunks has tampered with a person that has messed up timelines, and now a Kaioken is taking charge on it, and what better way to do so than use magic to take a hero to Trunks, aka Goku, and enemy Black Goku. What do you think? Just a theory of Trunks fixing 2 timelines? I mean, it's a theory, but I don't really think that's what it is. I mean, it could be because we don't really know what it is, but I don't feel that strongly about that theory, to be honest. But I haven't heard anyone else say it, so it's more unique, I suppose. But it's just not something I really think is how it is. I guess if you're right, though, you're right, and I'll be wrong. Why doesn't Wish just kick the crap out of Black Goku? I want to see that blue bastard actually fight someone seriously for once. Beerus and Whis just don't like to get involved with the affairs of humans and stuff, and Saiyans. They just don't like to get in those affairs unless they get in their own way. You don't mess with Beerus. How many times have you said, I will do a video on that, and never have? A lot of times because I upload daily, and it's very hard to keep up with a lot of videos. It's really hard. Omega Shenron Kaioken times 20 versus Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Gogeta still. Gogeta was definitely, I bet, more than 20 times stronger than Omega Shenron. Let's see. If Goku achieved Super Saiyan 4 in Super and fought his Super Saiyan Blue self, who would win? I think Super Saiyan 4 would shit stomp his Super Saiyan Blue self, even the God tier. Oh no, hands down Super Saiyan Blue. It's just a way higher multiplier. It's pretty clear of that right now. I mean, Super Saiyan God stronger than Super Saiyan 3, and then you got Super Saiyan Blue, which is even ahead of that, apparently, from the manga. Super Saiyan 4, the minimum it is 4,000 times base. It's 10 times Super Saiyan 3. That's what the minimum is. It's probably more than that. It's actually most likely higher than that. But Super Saiyan 4 couldn't be more than 30 times Super Saiyan 3, in my opinion. And if you're taking the same Goku, like a Dragon Ball Super Goku, same base form, Super Saiyan Blue just has a higher multiplier. That's the way I see it. That's just honestly how I see it. 10% of Super Saiyan Blue is weaker than normal Super Saiyan. I'm fairly confident now Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and even Omega Shenron could beat the God level characters in Super based on that. Again, this goes back, well, let's just go on to that thing real quick in the manga, I should say. I think what was it, 10% of Super Saiyan Blue was what his power got dropped to, or was it 10% of his overall power? But me and Mike do have a theory that, well, it's not really concrete, but we think that the regular Super Saiyan taps into more than just the regular Super Saiyan times 50 multiplier. It goes into the realm of Super Saiyan 2 and 3. The new episode kind of mixes things up. We don't know if he actually got, well, I guess he did get strong because he's fighting Black in Super Saiyan 2. I'm not really sure. It kind of complicates things, but I guess that kind of goes against what I just said in the last question, too. That whole manga chapter really didn't make any sense, did it? Fuck it, I hate that manga chapter. I really hate that manga chapter. But I'm fairly certain that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and even Omega Shenron could beat God level characters in Super based on that. I mean, if the thing is that I want to do a video on this with Mike. I'll probably have it up next week, and yes, it will be up like next week or maybe Friday even or Saturday. The thing is, like, it's really difficult because you have Torotaro interpreting the manga by himself, and it's, you know, it's given the thumbs up by Toriyama. It's a once-a-month thing, so Toriyama can easily look over it. He doesn't really, I don't think he really has time to look over the anime every freaking week or every single day to see if they're doing good. But in my opinion, it doesn't, just because Toriyama thumbs up the manga, doesn't mean that it's accurate to what Toriyama's outline was. He's like, yeah, this is cool, so I'm giving this a thumbs up. I like to put my faith into a whole team of writers that work together to interpret a work or create something than just one guy, which is Torotaro. I'd rather trust Toei than Torotaro, if that makes sense. That's just my opinion. I think that's a good spot to end the Q&A, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you don't get too mad at some of the things I said. If you did, well, that's just more comments for me, I guess. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.